Well, what we found out in Helene was that it seems to be just the coastal properties that were affected. If you notice coming in here, the rest of the island during Helene, everything was fine until you got to Tarpon Center Drive, which is the front of our building between the Intercoastal and the Gulf of Mexico. And we had taken on all that sand. Our pool was completely filled with sand. It really wasn't a big wind and rain event. It was more of a surge event. We emptied the pool. It was all prepped. Last Monday they were supposed to start refurbishing the pool, and then we started hearing about the storm that was coming. So we didn't have much time to prepare. We did what we could, and now we're back. And Milton bought, further damage because it reflooded everything that was already flooded, bought all the sand back on our property that we removed, and also did, some catastrophic wind damage, ripped off many roofs, and blew out a lot of windows that caused more damage inside. I mean, listen, it's the price you pay to live in paradise. That's the tagline I always use. I mean, if you want to live here with this view, beautiful sunsets, be able to go out on your boat, enjoy what we offer, what South Florida has to offer, you have to be willing to accept that these storms are going to come. It's not if, it's just when. Whether you get lucky and another one doesn't come for 100 years or 150, or it could be here next week. For what I'm hearing, there's 2 storms that are out there now projected. We could be going through this, a third time, which would be, the odds of that would be astronomical.
Helene, we watched because we stayed here, and you could see the water bumping up against the walls of the house and then going down the stairwell that's here and going into the pool area. And we knew it was low tide, and there wasn't a whole lot of wind with it. I want to say less than 60-mile-an-hour winds with Helene, but the tidal surge was huge, so we were only watching the surge. And
waves are powerful.
Yeah, and that was one we stayed for. The next one, when they said the surge could get up to 12 feet, we said, nah, we're not going to stay. You come here 10 days ago and you see what you see, and you came here today, you see what you see. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference, except in this one the roof came off. That's about the only difference. The winds were a little bit more than in Helene, but not that much more. But it's living here. It's a very sturdy building, well structured. We don't worry about rain, and we don't worry about wind damage, but tidal surge, that's a whole different animal.